Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Uncle Will. You know, the criminal system, for better or worse, has played a significant role in providing justice for the weak. What makes a criminal? Is it primarily the lack of resources and or the lack of proper leadership, meaning a strong mother or father in the home? The purpose of this show isn't to demean those individuals. It is to take a deep dive in the mind of an individual convicted through the court system. Now, while watching this show, I hope that you see that the images of criminals on TV and the movies isn't always an accurate reflection of real life. So, join me as I talk to individuals that was once a menace to their community and find out what made them the person that they became. I'm your host, Uncle Will, and this is Criminal Minded. Hey, what's up everyone? I am your host, Uncle Will, and I want to welcome you guys to the very first episode of Umbrella Entertainment's premiere season of Criminal Minded. You know, with shows like this, you usually hear from the voice of the victim as they discuss in detail what happened to them and what this person did to them. The purpose of this show, however, is to have the victimizer to come on and explain in detail the nature of their crime, as well as, going in a little bit more deeper by having them go into detail about their childhood, what created that person that committed that crime. Then we also go through and hopefully find some type of solution to find out where they at in life at that present time. The very first guest that we have on the show is a young man by the name of Larry. Larry, he was sentenced as a juvenile. He went to prison at the age of 15. He wound up doing a little bit over 7 years in prison on his first stint in prison. He wound up going back a couple more times until he found some form of motivation that helped him to decide to leave that life of crime alone. So, without going into detail, I want you guys to watch the show. And then at the end of every episode, please feel free, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about the show. And if you have any suggestions on what we can do here to help to enhance it, feel free. Again, I'm your host, Uncle Will. Enjoy the show.
What's up, man?
What up, dog?
So, we're finally here, getting this thing going. I just want to first say thank you for coming on to the show. You're the first guest on this new show.
I'm gonna make this show very interesting. Watch this.
Well, you always have been an interesting cat. You know what I'm saying? Especially with a lot of the crazy, dumb decisions you've made, over the years, like in the Lions over the Bears. But that's another subject. We'll deal with that later. Introduce yourself.
I'm Larry, man. Just 100% Larry. That's it. That's me.
There you go.
100% Larry.
Will, Uncle Will, you want to call me. So you and I had a discussion about the show. You already know what the format is.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to put this disclaimer out. It's not to embarrass you, put you down. You know what I'm saying? None of that. You know what I'm saying? It's just to be able to put your words on the records. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you before, you have a lot of shows that deal with victims that come on and talk about
from their point of view.
Their point of view, right? How they was victimized and everything. So this right here is you as a person who actually did some victimizing yourself back in the days. I'm just saying, just keep it 100, right?
Yeah.
Just going on the record and talking about what made you do what you do and everything. So let's get to it. How old were you when you first started committing crimes?
Shoot. It started petty. It started off petty, like petty stuff, like.
Okay, but how old were you when you first started doing your crimes though?
Ooh. I was in the 4th grade.
4th grade?
I was in the 4th grade, man. It was just like some humbug stuff, man. We was just walking down the street. Me and this dude named Dre.
Okay.
I ain't gonna put his whole name out there. I still remember this boy name though. But we was just walking down the street and we seen the store open. Like it was like the door was open, but the gate was pulled up.
Dig.
So I'm like, nigga, Ed the dude, I just got in trouble a couple of days ago for fighting the dude because he cut the water on, so we couldn't get our allowance for that week. You know what I'm saying? Like, mama had to make that bill up. We was locked inside the house. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't our fault, but so after that, I knew I wouldn't get him, so I beat him up. I got in trouble. But I seen this door open. I'm like, I gotta go in there. Now Dre, he like, nigga, let's go. Like, quit playing. He hyping me up like, let's go. I'm like, let's go. But when I run in there to the register. He run to get chips and snacks and stuff. I'm like, nigga, you grabbing the wrong stuff. Nigga, this can buy that. You know what I'm saying? So when we come out, police everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I did my little Dukes. I had to slide over the hood. Got up there to the school. You know what I'm saying?
So you said all this started 4th grade.
4th grade. That was like my very first event, fourth grade.
I'm trying to think, how old are you, like in 4th grade, man? I'm trying to get a sense of how old. Is that like 14, 13 or some shit like that? I mean, how old is
14, 13, I think that's like 9th grade.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to get a sense because you talking about you already hitting licks.
I didn't think it was a lick to hit. It was, I see that door open and I knew I needed some money, some penny candy money. So I went in, I'm like, I'm going there and get it. Hey, you know what I'm saying? So after that, it was just like, I got it, got away with it.
Mm-hmm.
I chilled out for a minute because the police came up there to the school and everything. They couldn't pick me out because, like, it's a whole bunch of kids in here. You feel what I'm saying? And technology ain't like it was back in the day. You know what I'm saying? They ain't about to have all these kids lined up. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like that back in the day. So that was my first one. And
one.
Yep. And then after that, we went into Longfellow.
Okay. So before we get to Longfellow, so tell me this: what city were you in when you did all?
Detroit.
Detroit.
Detroit. Indeed, man.
My kind of town, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Chicago is. I slipped you on that one. So Detroit, that's where you started your criminal history.
That's where.
And your first criminal act was to hit a store, right?
Yeah.
So tell me, how many prefixes do you have?
Okay. I think I'm a D.
D? Damn.
Yeah.
Nah. That's a lot, man.
So like, yeah.
So, what was your A prefix on?
Well, I was 14 then.
Okay.
It was 3 carjackings, 3 armed robberies, felony firearm.
And what was your sentence on that one?
6 years.
6 years. And how old were you when you sentence on that case?
14.
You was 14.
I turned 15 in prison.
So,
Riverside.
what prison did they send you to when you was 15?
Riverside. I went to Riverside quarantine, and then after quarantine, you do your 30 to 60 days. They send you to prison. I went to Baldwin.
Baldwin. Okay.
Whack it up.
Okay. So, you 14, you get arrested for doing, you say, a total of 3 carjackings.
I got caught doing 3 carjackings.
As well as, what was the other one?
3 armed robberies.
3 armed robberies.
And having a gun.
So, with that carjacking that you got hit up for, give me a sense of one of the victims. Talk to me about that. The night you out
It
there.
all started. What got me going was I was on 6 Mile.
Mm-hmm.
Like 6 Mile in Littlefield. It's a store somewhere over there in that area. It's a store over there, and you know, me and the guys, we was just chilling up there, and we was just talking. We was just smoking a blunt, just chilling, and like some dude, I don't know what was his problem, but he just felt like he was doing it, so he jumped out the car and was like, "Hey, watch my car for me." You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So. Now the other guy who was the passenger with him, and he was like, "Man, why you do little dog like that, man?" He was like, "Man, that little nigga I don't know nothing." So he went in, Now all my boys they ragging on me like, boy, he just told you to watch his car. He just pat you on the head, told you to watch his car.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? I said, watch, I got something for him. I said, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it.
What did you do when you
As soon as he came out, I told her, I said, I watched it. Now I want it. I need you to strip. Take everything you got on off. I told his homeboy, you good. Go ahead and go your way. Everything you got on off. Put it in the back seat. Go up 6 Mile. Tuck his car. And all his clothes. Sent him up 6 Mile naked.
14.
14.
So, what angered you that much to make you
Because
do
you
my
pat
man
my
like that?
head, man. You pat my. You don't even know me like that, bro. You just jump out the car on some humbug. Just pat my head like, watch my car. Who? Like, come on, man. This is Detroit, man. What is you going through, man? Okay, I watched it. Now I want it.
Damn.
I watched it long enough for now I want it. I watched it for 3 minutes. 3 minutes, they was in my ear. Yeah, boy, you watch it? Oh, yeah, I watched that. Then nobody know I had on a little Pecky Sue on me either. So when I did it, it was just done.
You say Pecky Sue?
Oh, yeah, little Pecky Sue.
Pecky Sue.
Yeah,
That's
like 38 snub nose.
Okay,
You know,
okay,
little
okay.
Pecky Sue.
Okay.
Get freaky and strip, nigga. Let up.
So, did you feel bad about it? I mean, once
No, he
along-
started it. Because he started it. Like, I wasn't even thinking about him. We was up there just chilling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't thinking about he jumped out on some humbug. I don't know what that
So you never had no intentions.
Never had no
hitting my
intentions
man when he first
on
pulled
hitting
out.
the lick, hitting no lick. We
Okay.
was just chilling. We already just came from getting a couple of dollars. So we was up there at the store doing what we could do. We young. You gotta think about it, we young.
Mm-hmm.
We trying to get somebody to go in here and get us the stuff we need.
Gotcha.
You feel what I'm saying? I want something to drink. I want something to smoke. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get somebody, and you.
Damn. So another one of those carjackings in that span involved I believe, was it a elderly woman or something like that?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
tell
after
me
that,
about that.
after that first one, we got away with it. It was like cool, and then it was like I got to talking to my peoples and stuff, and it was like, man, look, I got this guy, this chop shop that'll take some cars, but it got to be worth something.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? So it got to the point where we was like, shoot, we ain't got to be out here doing the look. We could just go and get these cars and do what we got to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because we was stealing them. But it was like, shoot, carjacking them was easy. Take it, drop it off, a couple of thousand, you good. You feel me? Like,
Right.
it came down to the point where we got so good at it to where I was taking lists.
And so hold on. You say taking lists. What you mean? Like people
Like,
orders
he
in
tell
and
me
shit
the
like
car that he want. Or people in the neighborhood to tell me the car that they want. This was before all the low jack and all that stuff.
Yeah.
People in the hood tell me, I need that caravan, nigga. Go get you a caravan.
that? So in regards to the old woman, what was it about her that
She just had the car.
and what kind of car was that?
It was a Cadillac Terrier.
So give me a idea of how that went down.
She pulled up to the bank. Me and the guys was already in the car. Now on this one, I was sitting in the car. I had the Mossberg.
Mm-hmm.
I was sitting in the car. So a couple of other people who was with me jumped out on her.
Mm-hmm.
But she was an old feisty lady, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She was going for it. So you know what I'm saying? She talking her stuff. They like, man, give me the stuff, give it to me. I'm like, man, these niggas arguing. So I just jumped out, walked up, put the Mossberg in her face. I said, just give it up or just be done.
Damn.
Give it up or be done.
So
I'm like,
be
we don't
done
want
what?
give it up or be meaning we gonna have to hurt you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't want to do nothing to you. You got insurance. It's a brand new car. It's 99. It's a 99 Catera. You better have some insurance. I need this car though. I got a couple of dollars I need to get. You about to get a whole nother car, baby girl. Don't try to save this car. This ain't nothing.
So if she would have kept on fighting and didn't give up the car, then what? Do you really think that y'all would have hurt her?
I think I'd have got them keys.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna go further than that then. But you say you would have got them keys. So
We already on the floor. We in front of a bank.
Mm-hmm.
It's already on the floor. It's on the floor. You shouldn't even. We ain't no pulling up if we already know what we came to do. It didn't matter. We didn't say who it was gonna be before. You know what I'm saying? Beforehand.
Oh, yeah.
No older lady. No lady.
Yeah, talking about older lady, but
we
but
need
it
the
is
cars.
what it
That's
is.
just it. Like I wouldn't say like I would just haul off and just keep punching on her or something. But I'm gonna snatch some keys up out your hand. You coming up off the keys, old
did
lady.
anyone in your group touch her? Did
No.
anyone hurt her? No?
We didn't hit her. We didn't hit her. After she seen the mossberg in her face, she gave up the keys.
Okay.
And after that, I was kind of upset because it took all that. I had her go to the ATM machine and withdraw $500.
Oh, so you also made her go get some money for you too?
Yeah,
then.
that was the maximum you was able to get at that time on the ATM machine, $500.
Damn, you know what, man? I'm trying to picture myself in a position like this, right? Somebody coming up to me with some shit to my head, and now being forced to go to the ATM. I'm trying to put myself in this mindset, right? So I guess I'm in fear. I'm thinking I'm gonna die. Some shit may happen. Tell me this: how would you feel if your grandma, your mom came to you and said, "Hey, this what happened"? Somebody did the same similar shit that you did to somebody.
I'd be messed up. I'd be messed up.
I mean, but isn't that kind of like hypocritical though to be messed up because you out there doing it to somebody else's people?
Exactly. But it's eat or be eaten. At that moment in time, it's just like, at that moment in time, it was like, that's just how it goes. That's just life. You know what I'm saying? You got to get out here and get it.
Damn.
No matter how, if you playing in the streets, you know the consequences.
Yeah, and that poses another question then. So if you live by the streets, you die by the streets, right?
Right.
So then if that same type of shit happened in your fam, then why would you get upset then, or why would you be upset if someone did to yours?
I would be more not upset. I'm gonna be hurt that it happened to him, but that's just the way the streets is. Like if they see a victim, they gonna try to pounce on it. Like that's just how it go. Like that's
so
just.
then is your mom's or your sister?
I'm gonna
is
be
their fault
hurt. No, it's not their fault. It's
Okay.
not their fault. It's just that a person seen the opportunity and they took it. It don't matter who you is. Nowadays, it don't matter who you is. From when I was little, we might have heard about gunshots, but kids never happened. As we got older, it got worse.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, look at it in this time being now. You feel me? So
Yeah.
it's like when you doing what you doing it. And at that time, I'm 14. I know this is a way to get some money.
Mm-hmm.
This what I'm on. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to hurt. I'm really not trying to hurt nobody. But I need this money.
If it happens, it's just part of the business. That's what you're saying.
If I had to hurt somebody,
Is that part
it
of
just
the
it just came with the flow. I feel like I was forced to do it. It was gonna be me or you.
I mean,
Even though I'm in the wrong.
Yeah.
But listen, I'm in the wrong, right? But just because I'm in the wrong, I need to let you kill me.
No, I mean, but shit, you put yourself in a situation
I
where
know.
Hey,
I
my thing
understand
is,
that. I put
because
myself in that situation.
I'd rather have your face on a t-shirt than my family have mine on a t-shirt. So
Exactly,
the thing
but
is,
I
if you
know
over
I'm
here
not
trying
about to
violate
kill you. Just give me what
but
I
how
need.
do I know you're not trying to kill me?
Because I'm telling you, just give me
put a
what I
ratchet in my
need.
face.
Give me what I need, and you can go ahead and walk off.
So I don't have a right to work hard for what the hell I get
You got every right to work hard for what you get. You
and
got
defend it.
And defend it, but at your cost.
Wow. So tell me this: is that the mindset that Larry had then, or is that the mindset Larry have, period, and even now? Because I know you're not in the streets no more, right?
No, I'm not in the
So
streets.
you've been out the streets for a minute. So, and I know we're talking about what happened at 14. You're almost 40 now, right? So, of course, in life you progress, whether it's physically or mentally, you progress, right? So, do the Larry of today have that same mind frame of that?
I've changed a
14-year-old?
lot. I changed a lot since 14. Of course, I grew. But at the same time, it's like, let's just say I'm at the gas pump and I'm pumping gas and the guy see me as a lick or whatever. and he come up on me.
Mm-hmm.
I got at this moment of time to think it's chess, not checkers.
Right.
Okay, so if I feel like he already got the ups on me, because I can have a gun, you can have a gun, but if it's about who got the ups.
Right.
So if you got the ups on me, I gotta play chess this way. I'm gonna go ahead and give you what you need, what you want. Let me make this move. I might have my kids in the car, might have my old lady in the car, whatever. I'm gonna make this smooth transition, as smooth as possible.
Right. Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Because you got the ups on me, it's nothing I can do.
Mm-hmm.
But if I decide to roll that dice and take that chance and try to wrestle you for the gun or pull out mine, and you know what I'm saying? Whatever comes with the consequences comes with the consequences, because I knew I already had her, my old lady in the car, my kids in the car. So maybe he might want to wrestle with me with the gun, and the gun accidentally go off, bam, shoot one of the babies. I knew from right then that you had your kids in the car. Why you just give him what he want? The main thing is you and yours get to go.
Okay.
So it's really like a roll of the dice. You know what I'm saying? Like in certain opportunities, you might see it, whereas I could get, this nigga, I could get him. And you might do get him. But it might be the roll of that dice where your aim just might have been off that day, and now he returning fire, and this nigga got a Draco, and he done let off 50 rounds in the car, and you got your kids and your girl in the car. Why would you even, if you got the Draco on you, why would you even charge towards this man? Because this is my stuff. But he got a Draco on you, bro.
Mm-hmm. Well,
it's yours, and all this stuff is covered.
Well,
you get it back.
I mean, the thing is then, okay, now I'm one where I'm not going to be out there trying to, jeopardize my shit, like trying to fight for the shit, you know what I'm saying? I got car insurance, I got all that, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to let it go.
Right.
Now, I must admit, though, if the opportunity do come, and I feel like I can get up, I'm going to do what I got to do, you know what I'm saying? But I'm also mindful that it's material things, right? So with that being the case, I understand what you're saying about, you know what I'm saying?
It's just about how the opportunity presents itself.
Right? So let's go into your second prefix, okay? Because you said you got D, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how much time did you do on that one?
My second one, I did county time. I did a year in the county. All the rest of it was like drug charges, ran like I catch 2-3 drug charges, and they just hit me with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it got to the point where it was like, all right, I know for a fact if you robbing somebody and taking somebody's stuff, they're not going to be happy. You feel what I'm saying? So either way, one unhappy person always equals up a problem. So I'm like, okay, I can go ahead and sell some drugs and do this, and user happy, dealer happy. I get the money, you get your drug. You feel me?
Where you catch that charge at right there?
I caught that one in the D2.
D2, okay.
Yeah,
because I know now we in Flint.
Yeah, the first one
Flint
I caught in the D.
You know what I'm saying? So the first two you caught in the D, right?
Yeah.
The second one, MC Breed home, you know what I'm saying, my man. You caught it here in Flint town.
Yeah.
The
third one I caught here in Flint.
Third one you caught in Flint. What about the
third and fourth one? I caught here in Flint.
So you off the streets now. Your mindset had to change at some point. What was it that motivated you to leave that aspect of the streets alone then? Because now you got a 9 to 5, you know what I'm saying? You like you said, you got your woman, you got your kids. I mean, what got you off that level of the streets?
My daughter was born premature.
Okay.
And she was 1 pound 7 ounces. So, and I was fighting a case at that time.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I'm saying? It was like, I'm always at the hospital, always at court, always at the hospital. I'm trying to prolong it so I can, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Make sure I'm here to be here with her so she can try to get her weight up. So I'm prolonging this thing with court, doing this, and then eventually, after getting found guilty and them going ahead and giving me another year in the county, I was able to break it down though, but getting another year in the county while she was still on her CPAP and all these monitors hooked up to her and all that. And then her coming to visit me. That's when I knew, when I seen her, and she was so happy, and she came to visit me. But I couldn't hold her, I couldn't touch her. You know what I'm saying? It was no contact. But I knew right then and there, as I was looking at her, you're not going through this again.
So that right there
changed the
your
whole process. The whole process of being locked up, knowing that my daughter need me, and not being able to do anything for her, like nothing. That was the whole. After that was it. I feel so bad walking back to my cell. No, my baby.
Like that Green Mile type shit, huh? You just
Boy,
walk.
right now it's still bothering me thinking about.
I see your eyes watering up right now.
That killed me.
Dang, man.
There was nothing I could do.
That's
After that, I just knew it was like,
that's deep, man.
I can't go back to jail no more. It's not an option. You gotta do whatever it is you gotta do to stay up out of here. Cause even now she still needs me.
Yeah.
My phone on silent now. I bet you she called me. I bet you I got all type of missed calls right now.
That's your oldest girl, right?
Yeah.
Ashlyn. And how old is she now?
9.
9 years old.
And a word in your soul. That's all she do is word.
You her role model, huh?
I try to be.
So tell me, how do you feel years from now? This conversation you and I have, she start asking you these same questions. Do you see yourself feeling hesitant to talk to her, or you gonna be straight up with her?
I'm gonna tell her the truth. That's the thing about me and mine. They already know. I'm gonna give it to them 100. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I don't want you to be dumb out here in these streets. I don't want you to be in this little bubble and then come out and find, oh, this is the real world. Now I want you to already know it so you can be prepared for it.
Okay. So you just open book.
Open book.
No type of no shame, no guilt, or nothing
No,
about it.
I mean it's life. Nobody life perfect.
Right.
Everybody got their own problems.
Okay.
You
I
know
mean,
what I'm saying?
that's a fact. And it's obvious that those situations made you to what you're on today.
Yeah.
Now, because I've been knowing you since baby, you know what I'm saying? So,
right.
I've been knowing, and you always have been a little, what's the word I'm trying to say, without being, hard-headed, little, hard little mofo, right? You know what I'm saying? And so,
Always fighting,
always getting in trouble on some things or whatever. I'm not gonna say I saw the writing on the wall. Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah. That's a convict in the making. Right? You know what
I
I'm
was
saying?
on my way though.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
but you had tendencies and stuff. You wasn't listening to nobody say, especially your moms. You wound up having a stroke on some shit. You know what I'm saying? And so, a lot of times, inmates and dudes out there, committing them crimes. Because it's not just the fellas, women out there doing it too. But a lot of times, when you guys doing the time, a lot of y'all don't think about the victims. And not only, and when I say victims, I don't mean just like that old lady. I'm talking about like your moms, like your sisters, and you know what I'm saying, your brother.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That was the thing. That's how it took me a long time to get to that point, because from A all the way to D,
yeah,
I didn't have nothing to sacrifice. I was the sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? It was like I get locked up. My brothers and sisters' life continue, mama life continue, everybody life. But now I got something that I don't want to miss out on. My baby.
Yeah, I got you.
You feel what I'm saying? Now I got something where I'm taking the loss.
So that's what it took for you to get you out the street. So it wasn't the love, knowing that your moms, your family, all had your back.
I
know. That
know,
wasn't enough for you.
I know that they love me. I know they got my back and everything. But I'm trying to find myself. And right now,
you have to find yourself like that though.
This is what I
deep,
knew.
though.
This is what I knew. That's what I knew. I was moving too fast, trying to be something that I wouldn't. That's what's going to happen to anybody who don't take advice or don't be willing to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Trying to move too fast. You go all the way, you go hit a speed bump. You can't do 90 down the side streets in Detroit no more. You go tear your shit up. I felt like with a screwdriver, I could get anywhere through the city. Real talk, like I ain't need no key. But I was cold. Nicolas Cage, 60 seconds, I'm gone. I ain't.
Man, look, you know, it's almost like when I do talk to you about it, sometimes it seems like a glorification of that lifestyle. Sometimes.
No, I mean it's a it is kind of because I made it out of it.
Mm-hmm.
There's I know a lot of niggas who got slumped and dead. You know what I'm saying? So when you sit back and you think about it, you be like, damn, I was tripping. You feel what I'm saying? Like I was really tripping. But yeah, it sort of kind of is a glorification because I could have been dead.
Yeah.
I could have been dead, man, on the route I was going, man. Please,
Yeah.
These people.
Yeah, you were on a definite downslope.
Yeah.
And then your little brother, he wound up picking up some of your character traits.
Yeah.
And he went out there and started getting into some shit and stuff too. For people that are watching it now, you know these youngsters, they're like crazy, whatever. You know what I'm saying? They doing some of the same things, if not even.
Man, they worse.
Exactly.
These niggas worse.
With what you went through, what would be your advice to if someone was willing to listen to you? What advice would you give them?
It's gonna sound corny, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, keep it real.
But you know what I'm saying? Like same advice everybody else give. Go ahead and go to school. If you can, go on, join the military. Go on and get you some free college. You feel what I'm saying? We ain't really going to war like that. Go on and serve your time. Get you some good free college. Go and see the world.
Mm-hmm.
Where you at right now it's so much more going on outside of this little bubble that you even know, and you about to blow your life over this little bubble for this moment. Go see some states. Go see some different sites.
Gotcha.
And come back and look at where you at, and let that motivate you to get there.
Man, you know that's funny because, you know, my dad was staying off Plymouth and in the Hubble area, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my cousins, you know, we all shared this basement downstairs, like 6, 7 of us downstairs, and you got to be the first one to get in to grab you a spot to sleep at. You know what I'm saying? And we were I'm 21, 22, just going through the motions. You know, I'm in Wayne State, started slacking on my classes and everything, man, and then it just dawned on me, like, I seen me going down into some darkness because I started getting into some things, you know what I'm saying? And I joined the Navy, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, joined the Navy, went to see some other shit, other countries, other things, but then I came back home, man. Same cats on the same block doing the same things, even got even worse, you know what I'm saying? And so when I hear you say that make me think, because the only reason that I'm not sitting with you I didn't get caught with mine, right?
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So that's why I can identify with you and others, you know what I'm saying? Because I know what it's like, but I also know that my morality is different from yours. Me, myself, I would never pull a gun on someone and say, run it, because that's my upbringing was different from yours, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm Southside Chicago, you know, raised up in the 80s and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Mom's brought me away from Chicago because she saw some stuff I was getting into. But when I got to the D just got crazy, you know, it was even crazier to me, but I still never got out there and sold drugs. I never got there. And I'm not saying that makes me better than you, not by a long shot, but what I've learned is that we all have our limitations. We all have our own morality on what we're willing to do or whatever. I'm just glad that it didn't get you killed.
Me too. You gotta slow it down. If you want to be here, you gotta slow it down. Definitely gotta slow it down.
I got you. Well, again, just want to say thank you, man, for coming on to the show. You know what I'm saying? Larry
Thanks
Lair.
for having me, bro.
So, hey, appreciate you, bro. Love you.
Love you too, bro.